Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. New beer stuff here tonight in a new brewery. I've never heard of this brewery before. It's called Esker Hart Artisanal Ales, as you can see right there. Just kind of caught my eye. I was over in Pennsylvania at the bottle shop I go to every now and then. I was popping over there, looking around, and I saw this, the art, kind of cool, little, kind of abstracty, arty thing, and I was like, okay, what do we got going on here? Brae Bier. So, Brae. Beer with an I. So, very, very important that it has an I. Don't know why. German style Pilsner brewed and dry hopped with Hallertau Blanc. I'm game. 1014. This beer is a bit over a month old, and it is a 12% beer project beer, I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves correct. Store cold, drink fresh. Packaged by 12% Beer Project, yeah. So, 12% does a lot of beer. They do, some breweries that don't actually have the capacity to do production runs of beer, brew beers out of there. Some breweries that don't even have a brewery, just kind of, that's where they brew all their beers. That is what 12% does. So, let's dive in this sucker. See what's what. I am, full disclosure, getting over being sick. My kid got me sick. Very sick. I was down and out for like almost a day and a half. It was crazy. Schnoz isn't 100 or hundy. It's not a hundy, but I think we'll get through. So labels actually do dig it. Like I said, its abstractness is kind of what pulled me in. Now the fact that it was, a dry hopped chugger, hopeful chugger, German style Pilsner, does not hurt either. Beer wise, that's what you'd expect from like a craft style kind of Pilsner. That soft little kind of can't centrifuge it, slightly hazy kind of look to it. That straw yellow color, not much of a head to it. I expect usually a little bit more of a head on a Pilsner, a little bit more creamy and fluffy. Give it a swirl, kind of comes back, but it looks the part for the most part. It's good news. Fruity. Very fruity, very melon for me. Very much kind of, honeydew slash cantaloupe, not rindy, but more of that fleshiness towards the rind, kind of meloniness. A nice dollop of almost like summery sweetness to it in the way the kind of malt comes off here, so a bit brighter than your basics kind of just straight up Pilsner malt, and it just has this kind of summery vibe to it. You're sitting here talking about a Hallertau Blanc, kind of German style Pilsner, sure, fine, whatever. It just really does have this kind of classic melon Hallertau kind of thing going on for me, and a bit more vibrant than what you expect from traditional German style pills, but very, very nice. Let's dive in. Cheers, y'all. Okay. Very cool. Very punchy on all three levels here, both from a malt, the hop, and just a water kind of standpoint here. There's a soft kind of, feels like a minerality to it. Not a big salinity, but a minerality to water. I really do like that because it adds this kind of edge to it, adds this crispiness to it. For those that don't know, water chemistry really is the big thing when it comes to making a crispy boy. A crispy boy, sure, you have other things at play there when it comes to like making these low ABV kind of lagers really kind of pop and sing on that crispy level. If you have a little diacetyl, it gets a little flabby, stuff like that, but it really is a water chemistry thing here, and you have this kind of nice kind of slightly south of like almost like a salinity level kind of minerality to it, which I really do enjoy. That melon that comes in through the nose absolutely shines through in the actual taste itself. I thought it was going to be a little bit more punchy, but it's definitely big for a beer of this ilk. Did I actually even read off the ABV to y'all? 5.2. I think my dog just burped. That's a door there. Anyway, it was weird. The reason why it's not like kind of crazy level melon is because there is a big bittering to this. It can very much comes off as like a Czech level kind of bittering to it. So it has more Czechy vibes when it comes to the way the bittering level comes off. Has that hallertau kind of melony thing going on. So it's the best of both worlds. It's like a German Pilsner had a baby with a Czech kind of Pilsner. And a crispy boy Americanized status, or not status, whatever word. You know what I'm trying to say here. Man, rusty. It's been a week or two since I've done a beer review. Took a little holiday hiatus, and the sickness didn't help. But yeah, I think this is absolutely fantastic. Surprising. Not surprising that it's a good beer. I've never heard of the brewery before, but, to see a brewery, never really have anything from them, dive in head first to a low ABV kind of Pilsner, and have come off this well done. And this, for I guess the best way I can compartmentalize it is an aggressive Pilsner, a little bit higher in ABV to 5+. The way the bittering comes off, the way the water chemistry comes off, the way the hops kind of come off, it is very aggressive for that style, but it doesn't get outside of that style as far as aggressiveness goes, so it really does show a lot, and that's a very fun thing. So new breweries making good beers is always a great thing, and good on y'all. What was it again? Esker Hart. Yeah, I will buy more from these people. That is faux show. So yeah, I dig it. Probably one of the better Pilsners I've had as of late. Is that the question? I guess we say it like that. Yes, Mount Rushmore status. It deserves to be up there. Let's put it that way. There might be certain Pilsners that I might take before this just because they just, I don't know. There's a lot of really good Pilsner going on right now, especially in the craft community. It's deserving. Let's put it that way. And value and availability, if this is, if this, I don't think I paid more than $14 for a 4-pack of this. I've really, when Pilsners and stuff like that get up in there in that $15, $16 range, I really just kind of walk away. So I forget how much I paid for it. I'm going to say like $13, $14. Man, just a really tasty beer. Let's talk about it, man. Have you had any Esker Hart? Have you been to their brewery? Do they have a brewery? I don't even know. Put it all down there. Have you had this particular beer, this particular vintage that was canned on the 14th of October, 2022? Down there. Let's have a conversation. So there you go. Well, crispy boy in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of Pilsner right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers, y'all.